She's very excited. Please start.
Yeah. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to your live answer with SiewLi. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Tonight I have here is episode 2, and I have my from best client to my best friend, and this is Winn.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I forgot how to introduce already.
She has no idea how to introduce me. She gets so excited, so I shall introduce myself.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Winn. I'm her used to be best client. Today, become good friend. When you become the best client, you eventually become good friend. You know why you need to become good friend? Because a lot of services become free. If not, then a lot of discount. Can I? Now I announce it Facebook Live. So she bo pian. She has to give me the discount now. Can right? Can
bo pian咯. Yeah, so when I see Winn 我每次都想要笑 because 哇，他让我们很开心。So my whole office every time Winn is here, then from downstairs 就笑到3楼半。
每次。
Yeah, so today is a very special session, and so I'm going to be the interviewer. So I'm going to interview you, okay. Not consultation, but it's like we want to share everything. So this time it's so difficult for me to catch someone who is always moving around, okay, and always on the go. Winn, 你是从哪里 from your birthplace, you move around and travel a lot. You want to share about how you actually start off from your hometown, and then how you move from one to another place, and then share about your traveling experience and also working in overseas.
Okay.
So everyone, we are not only sharing about feng shui, but we are also sharing about life experience. And I think the best person is Winn. You can, share about how you start off.
Okay. I was born in Malaysia. And since I was 11, I came to Singapore. I had my primary education all the way until my degree.
Okay.
And so my life is probably really, really Singapore. If there's anything, I'm true blue Singaporean now. So, and then midway through, to move on to my careerhood, literally I've gone to Cambodia, and that's when, that's about more than 10 years ago. So since then, I've been in Cambodia and other parts of the world. I've been flying around, but mainly in Cambodia, Singapore. But I come back to Singapore a lot. Why? Because I came back to see her. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like almost
every month. Literally, at one point it was once in a few months. Then after that, it's almost every month. For
you got a lot of questions to ask.
Yeah, lots of questions. I have to ask her literally everything. I mean, she has been very helpful. I'm very grateful. I'm using the word I am because until today, I'm still very grateful with the fact that you actually helped me in many other ways.
Okay, thank you,
yeah.
Thank you.
So, she's not only just helping me in terms of work, in business as well, and other personal stuff.
Personal life lah.
Yeah, so eventually I introduced my friends, my colleagues, my business partners, and my families.
Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody who actually came to see her. And
yes,
she has been a great part of my life actually.
Yeah, but thank you, for coming here today to share. And just first of all, can you share like how do you know me and why you are the first time you come here to do a reading with me?
This is interesting. There is a common friend by the name of Angie. Thank you, Angie. Thank you very much. The one who actually also.
Angie is the Angie. We do our our Facebook together.
There's a lot of Facebook video and all that. That Angie, yeah.
Okay.
She was the one who actually introduced Master SiewLi.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Angie does a lot of things. She actually helped me to renovate my house for the first time as well. But I renovated it a few times after that.
Angie is very creative.
Very, very nice lady. So
she can write. She can do a lot of things.
Extremely talented. Yeah. So yeah, it's through Angie. She introduced Master SiewLi.
Yes.
And then she actually helped. She actually helped in terms of the booking. We have to make appointment with you. So she actually helped to do the appointment. And since then, until today.
Okay, so I remember why that time you come and see me. You were doing a business, right? And then you came to do your reading. So how you feel about that? Then what decision did you make from then? Can you remember?
Okay.
We don't have script, so
there's no script, so
you have to think of it.
So give me a bit of time. History, she's digging history. It's quite tough.
Yeah.
Okay, I was actually doing my own consultancy business. So at that time, I wanted very much more a breakthrough. So again, doing business, having a feng shui to enhance whatever that I have will be so much better. This is how I feel. So that's when I came to see Master SiewLi, and she looked at my bazi, she looked at not just bazi, she actually looked at my house floor plan, and she actually guided me on how and what to do, and what I should be watching out for, and what is best for me, and what I should be touching more on so that I can propel from there. So this is when I go back, and then I did what I need to do. Whatever that has me advised, of course. And then from then, it worked wonders till today.
Okay.
Then, of course, months later, an old client of mine who actually came back and looked for me, and then I started joining the company.
Got hijacked.
Very
Is
nice
it because you see me, did you do something?
Yes, like of course.
Adjust here and there.
Definitely. Because the kind of advice that Master SiewLi gave is not just personal advice, but it's very much so on what we need to do in terms of feng shui placement, the things that I need to focus on.
What do? You do the safe, you do
the safe, the gong, the vermilion seal. Of course, the very most important one is the vermilion seal. In fact, that is the best and the most favorite product I ever have.
Okay, then someone call you and hijack you.
Then a few months later, things happen.
Then after that you came to see me.
Then
you really kanchiong because it's like, should I move, right? Then I say go.
Yeah.
You say go.
Okay. Of course, you say go. You have to take this.
Go Cambodia.
But I was already in Cambodia then. But more so of because I was actually deciding if I should just join the company or should I just stay on with my own business, because it was stable. I was literally sitting down and still have clients, so which is good. Life is good. But
you joined an investment holding company in Cambodia, and I think in Winn chart, because Winn has a chart that is we call a traveling star. So that's why I say very difficult to catch Winn, and practically she's always not at home, travel from one place to another. And then after that you go Cambodia, and then you work. And do you bring the feng shui to Cambodia as well? How do you do it? Because from Singapore to Cambodia, you're going to live there, you got an apartment, correct?
Yes, definitely.
Then after that, you place your feng shui.
I place my feng shui there.
Both places?
Both. First because I was literally 100% based in Cambodia. So whatever that I have here, it's placed there. Okay. You know, even though we are based overseas, it's, as you advise, most importantly is where I am. So the feng shui is to follow where I am.
So you move all your feng shui in where you are, that means in Cambodia?
Yeah. So I have the feng shui placement in my Cambodia home. So I have safe and gong, and can you imagine I go back with one luggage full of feng shui item?
But isn't it worth it?
Yeah lah, of course lah. No need to say, you know. Yeah.
So when you live in Cambodia, and then you also have an office, and how you manage Cambodia? It's not an easy place. Like you are almost like Singaporean in a Singapore lifestyle, and then when you move to Cambodia, and how you find like working in Cambodia? How you manage Cambodia?
Cambodia as a whole is actually a very nice working place. Cambodians themselves or the people working in Cambodia or Cambodian residents are actually very nice people. They are very friendly and very professional. A lot of people who has not been to Cambodia or do not know very much about Cambodia will think that Cambodia is actually a third world country. Let me say this, they are not, I won't call them third world. I will use the word emerging country. They are emerging market. So the people there speaks very good English, very, very talented, very clever, very intelligent individuals. So anyone that you work with, do not fear about speaking, having any language problem. You don't, and you will never be, because they are as proficiency as anyone. They are as good as anyone else. Or in fact, many of them are very in tune with the market, very in tune with the global industries or whatever that is up and coming. So in fact, it was a very good, and I won't say very easy. They are always challenged anywhere you go. But Cambodia it's nice, and again with a lot of great friends. I met a lot of great friends with a great adjustments in terms of feng shui reading.
Yeah.
That's very important because I
Yeah.
met a lot of great friends.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it has been a
and
great help.
you know,
since then.
I'm very thankful. Winn, you have also introduced a lot of Cambodian friends, and then you know what? They fly all the way here, and Cambodia lah, Thailand lah, her network, and then people start flying to see me here. During that time, we don't have Zoom, so they all fly, including. I remember when you see me, you fly in the morning. Then after that, you fly off in the night.
Evening,
in the evening flight. So you know, I'm very curious. After all those your Cambodian friends came, right? So I'm curious. Actually, I didn't got a chance to ask you. Like after they go back, right? Any feedback or not? Can ask or not? What's the feedback?
Each feedback $5.
Well, am I accurate? Am I good? They like me or not?
Of course, there is no bad feedback, of course. There will always be questions from them like, hey, so Master SiewLi say this, so can I ask you again? This one really put like that here, put like that there. Then I become like the second assistant, you know. I have to tell them, of course. You know, Master SiewLi is anytime available. You know, if you have any questions, you can still ask her after that because she will definitely help you. We all understand first meeting. Sometimes we don't do recording, and we speak so fast within an hour. A lot of people don't really remember things immediately.
Yes.
But then again, she's always available. That's the good thing. She's always available after that. And at any time, you can still ask the question. Herself, her teams are anytime available to answer any questions that you have. So this is one thing good about this lady. That's why we become good friends. Still got discount?
Yes, of course.
Hey, all of you are my winners.
Your Cambodia friends are online.
Really? I don't know. I cannot see. If my Cambodian friends are online, please say hello, everybody.
There is.
I can't get too near to her because there is a 1 meter social distancing.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this? Pompang. Yes. Suhan. Hi. Sun Han Kong from Pompang, Cambodia.
Hello. Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Sun Han.
Agusari Sapa.
Agunsari.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Singapore. Hi, you miss Winn?
We will see each other soon. I hope I get to see you guys again. If you all have any question, you can ask now. If you need me to help you all later.
You can ask question. Then also, what's their opinion on does it help them in their life when after seeing me when they are back in Cambodia, because Cambodia is quite they are not widely doing reading over there, so they are not they are quite different. They usually go and do tarot cards, all those things, right? And temple, they pray, so they don't really usually do reading like this kind of reading.
They do have. I mean, going to temple and pray. This is actually culture. You know, it's a culture. So in a way, it's across the board. All of us will go to the temple and pray. So again, Cambodia is not just temple. They also have churches. They also have mosques. It's actually a multicultural country. So it's a great place to live in. It's a great place to work as well as doing business. So in terms of feng shui studies, we do have, but it's not so. They know it
have a lot of
exists.
Halloween,
Really?
Shannon, 还有左眼 there's Angeline Tiong from Kuching.
Angeline Tiong from Kuching. Hello from.
Hey, you got more followers.
Really?
For you.
Angeline Tiong, my cousin. Hello from Kuching. Hello Sarawak people. Nice to meet you people. And Angeline Tiong is actually my cousin. I texted her this afternoon, and she just said, "Okay, wow, I like your family."
So Winn, like we have like you share about feng shui most of the time. From this, like what's your personal opinion? About doing chart reading and feng shui. Do you think is for a person like you who travel around and then with so many very adverse environment, and then is it good to do a reading, especially feng shui, like in many places you are traveling a lot? So maybe you can give advice to some of people here who also wants to travel in overseas, and then should they consult, and then what should they do?
Okay.
This is your 厉害 one.
My forte.
Okay.
Actually, having to do reading is I personally feel that this is quite important. Why? Because it's very important for yourself to know who you are, what you are best at, and what is something that you're not so good at. You see, if you want to propel in your life, it's very important that you need to know yourself, and you need to know what's good for you and what's not so good for you. Don't take it too negatively when you're seeing a feng shui, because it's not just purely about fortune telling. It's about knowing yourself, alignment of everything, as well as being able to place, what is good. In feng shui, it's also about, house placements as well. So if you know that this, in terms of zui dosu, is a yearly thing, and then we have saved to put it on southwest, this will last you quite a number of years. So these are the things that it's important to know first what you are good at. And then after that, you moved on. Then you know that, okay, I'm really not very good in cooking, but I happen to be in a cooking industry. Just like when Master SiewLi said that you have to, don't get too near with anything fire related.
Yeah.
So at one point, I wanted to do a restaurant,
F&B.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, no, cannot, you will burn yourself alive. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, 可以.
Yes.
So, but she says if I invest in it, it's again a different story, but it's important. But she gave me advice. It is important for you to know the industry. It's important for you to know what you do. Then you can do best in it. 不要 invest in something, 不要 do something that you're not sure on, and then you depend on others to get these things done for you. Eventually, when things go wrong, it goes south, it can be very, very bad. So that is why I learned a lesson from there. I mean, her advice is extremely important. It's not just purely about feng shui advice sometimes. It's very much
It's important.
Yeah, very live, very down to earth live advice in terms of your career thinking, in terms of your thoughts in doing something. It may appear very normal. It's like to a lot of people will say, this kind of thing is normal.
Yeah.
Everyone also know, I know. But do you really apply it in real life? That's the question that you need to ask. That's why, to me, feng shui reading, again, it should be the core of the first step everyone should do first, so that you can understand what best helped you in terms
To guide you.
Yeah, to guide you. It's
Yeah.
like people will say 天时地利人和.
Do you get
Something like
answer
that.
from me? Like you fly here, and can you remember like when you fly here you got questions, then do you get answers, and then when you go back you know what to do, and then does it help you? You can remember anything like when you come over, then you make decision, then you go over, then you start to plan your things that you make decision. Do you see or you can remember any incident like this? You want to share?
I think one of the incident is one of sometime that is when I was still doing my own business. I did fly in at one point and actually ask you, this is the particular project that I'll be doing, and I really want to get it. So is there any way that you can guide me along and help me to make it happen? You know, so they are the key guideline of what she actually shared along with me is, first of all, you have to, although this sounds funny to many people, it's like make a wish. Like this one, you make a wish to the Daruma, the hammer.
Yes.
You have to make a wish and then
you knock
on your safe, that kind of thing. You see, I do that every morning. And then
it's
she
a
say,
ritual,
once it became a ritual, I realized that by doing that every morning, or at least the very first thing that I do to start off my day, this is important because it's instilled here. Then I know that this is what I want. I remind myself on a daily basis that this is what I want, and I got it. Good. So yeah, so I'm very thankful. Again, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to this good friend, and I'm very thankful to the first person, Angie, who introduced me to her. So thank you.
So now it's COVID, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel there's any obstacles? Because now you know during the COVID time, you came back to Singapore.
Yeah.
Because you are in Cambodia, so you came back. Does it affect your work when you are here? You still work that means you still continue your work in Cambodia?
Yes. Still work from home. And of course, COVID is an unfortunate pandemic across the world. Nobody wants that. It hits everyone. It hits home, literally.
So you get paid lah?
I still get paid. Again, just like everyone else, I get paid cut too. But I can just say I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to Master SiewLi for her guidance, for the things that is still happening. And of course, I need to thank God because He's there to actually help me. And a lot of things went on smoothly.
Yeah. You also came back and then you get the save for your
Yes,
office,
for
right? Yeah, I remember I went to your house after you came back, then do up your house.
Yeah.
Right? And then also put the safe. So you got two safe in two places.
I actually have, I have one in Cambodia, I have one in Singapore.
Yeah.
So,
So you make money in two sides, you know, because Winn is also signing something in Singapore, right? So
yes.
she got two. So isn't it amazing? If you have something in Singapore, like you do your wealth placement in Singapore, actually you also have opportunities here, and then she also have her wealth placement in Cambodia, which leads her to opportunities in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So feng shui is actually very easy for two places, like two countries, different countries. Even when you travel in many places at different timing, whether it's short term, long term, feng shui placement is very important.
Yeah.
And even now, despite our COVID, I think people are traveling. I have some of the clients, they already start traveling to China, and to other places. And like Thailand, they also start traveling, although I know the situation. But I see that when you have a chart that you travel, you kind of like benefits. I always see people has, like, if you kind of do reading in your chart like Winn, if she work here in Singapore, I think she will get paid like, for example, $1. But if she go Cambodia, she get paid like $100 to $300. Agree or not? Must ask her. That's my. I always like to check the statistic. I notice that you guys if you work here, your salary or your income is like 300 times more when you are in overseas. Agree?
It's a lot of course, it's a lot of difference. I've grown so much. You know, I grow in size too, not just grow so much in my career. Recently, COVID put people very fat these days. I have to do new suit, you know. Yeah. So the thing is, yes, just for myself, there is an income difference, of course. In Singapore, again, it's very different because in Cambodia, the opportunities are very different. It's a completely different market. Again, in Cambodia, it's not a place where people would just say that, you go in, the gold is on the floor, go pick it up. It's like last time we're in Hong Kong, it's like, 满地撒金, it doesn't work this way. You work hard just like everyone else, and with the right opportunity, and then things just move. But of course, the mindset and the heart has to be proper. Doesn't mean that you go in and then you can be a cowboy.
So got tips for anyone who wants to explore into opportunities in Cambodia?
Tips,
Like any, people like me, maybe can I go to Cambodia to work?
Of course.
Got opportunities? Now, anyone here, like, we Singaporean, is good that we always have these traveling opportunities and work opportunities. I actually notice, especially in our country, do not afraid to like explore far away in overseas. We learn a lot, and also especially your chart has this called traveling style. If you don't know whether you have traveling style or not, you can, for Cambodia friends, you can ask me what is the traveling style, and then but of course you can do consultation with us, and then we can tell you whether you have a traveling style like Winn, where she really flourished really a lot when she moved from Malaysia to Singapore, and then Singapore PR, then Cambodia PR or not?
Don't have.
Okay, no need.
Cambodia want me or not?
So Singapore, then after that going Thailand, and so on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, we got really thank you for your time coming down.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you everyone. Thank you.
I'm so glad. And we have questions. Do we have questions?
Do you have questions?
Oh, I have Janelle from Saudi Arabia. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay. August 17th is your birthday. Is it possible to go to another country next year? August is actually in Chinese. The chart, your birthday has a sheng, is a traveling star. So yes, you can. If you want to travel, Sheng, next year is Tiger Year. Tiger Year will activate your traveling star. So, of course, you can go to another country next year. Good luck to you. So, that's the question there, right? Okay.
Most important, stay safe.
Okay. Any other question?
A lot of people say hello and hi.
Yeah,
Greetings from other
everyone.
countries.
I know you say hello, greetings. Yes, I hope everyone stay safe and be good. Okay, health is very important. So we have to be very careful. That's why we also
Social distancing, 1 meter.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope to see you again in my next episode, in my next FB Live. Do give me comments and feedback.
Master
Okay, thank you. Okay, if you like me, then you can like, share, and follow us for more information. Anything else you want to say to anyone here?
Everyone at home, stay safe. To all the mothers, happy belated Mother's Day.
Okay.
This is most important. Hello to everyone. Thank you for watching us. I
Yes.
hope we find
yes, Cambodia and anyone in overseas.
Yeah.
Also, we wish you well. Okay, and hope to see everyone. Maybe I'll go with we to Cambodia as well.
Yes.
Alright, and then I believe your Cambodia, all your friends will come.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm very sure they're
Yes.
all waiting for you to appear.
Okay, I look forward. Alright, thank you everyone. One more question.
Last minute, we have a question.
Has Cambodia changed your feng shui and lifestyle?
Has Cambodia,
Cambodia changed my
That's
feng
question
shui?
for Winn.
Has it changed my lifestyle? In fact, yes. Has it changed my feng shui? I think very much. I must say, first of all, it's my personal.
I think what
Yeah.
Winn is when you are in Singapore and then you go to Cambodia, so you change your luck. I believe it's about asking, does it, when you go to Cambodia, does your luck change?
Does it really change my luck?
From here to there? Yes, of course.
It does.
You know, we do very well. You know how well she do.
It's
buy houses somewhere.
why I want to buy more. It does change my lifestyle in many ways. Again, because your question based on two, but let's lump it together. Change lifestyle, yes, because Cambodia is honestly a very, very nice place to live in. I love Cambodia. This is one thing for sure, because it's a very, very nice place to live in. And has it changed my feng shui? Personally, I have grown so much. I'm not the same, character-wise, I'm still the same me, but otherwise, in terms of lifestyle, it has changed so much more. So that part alone is different. Again, feng shui, if for yourself, you know, if you don't have the flying star, or what you call a traveling star like I do, but you have a special star that is based in Singapore or based in any country you are in, then you may propel in your own country. So it really, really depends.
Yes. I hope, yeah. Okay. Yes, if you do have questions, you can send it to us, right, and comments also. Okay, we'll see you again. I will see you. And Winn, of course, I'm glad. I would like to invite you again to share. Maybe we go Cambodia and do live streaming.
Oh, that would be very
okay.
interesting.
We will. All right, we will one day. When I'm in Cambodia, so we can do live streaming and share everyone. Her house, maybe we do your house.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, your office, yeah, all right.
That would be very
okay, yes. All right, thank you everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you so much for watching.
and remember to follow me. Bye bye everyone.
Bye bye. See you guys again.
Bye bye.